London has long been the chosen bolt hold for world leaders to spend and hide their cash. So on the day the government began freezing Colonel Gadaffi's assets, Alex Bushell has been looking at what the Libyan dictator and his family own in the capital.
What on earth could Hampstead Heath have in common with Tripoli? Well, for the son of Muammar Gadaffi, both are home. It's thought this mansion is the property of one Saif al-Islam Gadaffi, heir apparent to his father, the colonel.
Well, it seems there's no one inside, not surprising given the events in Libya itself. What we do know is that the estate agent that's been handling the sale of this house says that it's now off the market. They were asking around £11 million. The question is then, what does a tyrant's townhouse look like inside?
According to the brochure, there are 7 ensuite bedrooms and an entire leisure level with cinema, swimming pool and spa, naturally. One local resident told me how many here have been reluctant to speak out over their infamous neighbour.
Many of them are afraid to wake up in the morning with a dead horse in their bed. They are simply apprehensive. They think that the long arm of Gadaffi will reach them even in Hampstead Garden suburbs.
Well, the arm of Gadaffi has already stretched across London. It's been reported that this is the HQ of the Libyan Investment Authority, a sovereign wealth fund that's bought stakes in the Corinthia Hotel near Trafalgar Square, Portman House on Oxford Street, and Pearson, the group that owns the FT. For Libyan protesters outside the embassy, news the Gadaffi family assets have now been seized here is of little comfort. Others agree, including those who monitor how money is siphoned off by regimes across North Africa.
The regulators are not doing a good enough job to ensure that banks take this seriously. They've told banks they've got to look for terrorist money, fine, but they're not giving nearly a strong enough message that they need to look for corrupt money and to turn it down. And that's why London has become a safe haven for dictators and their loot.
Those regulators say existing laws require checks on where any money has come from. And for those who've been courting Gadaffi after he came in from the cold, close trade links are nothing to be ashamed of.
We are a trading nation. We therefore need to trade wherever we can find it. At the moment we need all the trade we can find, frankly. It is sadly the case that we very often trade with countries with whom we disagree on all sorts of different matters.
Either way, the Gadaffi family's assets here in London have now been seized. It may be that this is the least of their worries. Alex Bushell, BBC London News.